Hi guys! Welcome to Storytime Sunday. We are going to start a little bit early today and give some people some time to come and join us. So yeah, when you join, please say hi, because I'd love to know who is with us today. I'm excited about today's book. It is by one of my favorite artists and authors. It's by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler, and if you've watched some of our past Storytime Sundays, they have done Room on a Broom and The Gruffalo together, and Julia Donaldson has also done many other books as well, but they have worked together on those too. So I am very excited to read this, and definitely it's a tongue twister, so I will definitely be getting a tongue workout. It is a tongue twister. I read through it just earlier. So if you are just joining us, welcome. If you are watching this after it's been live, sorry that you missed us, but make sure to add it to the calendar so that you can come to our live shows every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on facebook.com/OurRiverRoad. We'll be doing it live in just a few moments. There's a little tiny red spider running all over my window right now, and it keeps grabbing my attention. It's like one of those little red spiders you see on gravestones, and it's running all over my window. I don't know where it went. Don't know. Give it just a few more moments to have people join us. I hope everybody had a fantastic 4th of July weekend. It was a long weekend for me. We had a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it was a nice extended long weekend. It was great, got a lot done. Got a lot rested. All ready to jump back into work tomorrow morning. Just about 4 minutes left. Sometimes my face just wants to be silly. Often my face just wants to be silly. I like this book too because it has no cover. It has no dust cover. And I don't like dust covers. This is the cover. Snail and the Whale. A tale by Julia Donaldson and Alex Scheffler. Alex Scheffler and Julia Donaldson. This is our book. The back of the book says, "Even the tiniest snail can help a friend in a very big way. This is the tale of a tiny snail and a great big gray blue humpback whale. The snail may be tiny, but she has huge dreams of seeing the wide, wide world. So she hitches a ride on a friendly whale's back and sets off to see amazing sights. Icebergs and volcanoes, storms and sharks. The snail and the whale see it all together. But when the whale swims too close to shore, will the snail be able to save her newfound friend?" Here's a little monkey. Just give it a couple more minutes. We're almost there. Almost 8 o'clock. Just want to make sure that everybody who has a chance to can join us. Our book this evening, Snail and the Whale. Somebody's building something next door. I hear the hammer. Can you hear that? Rhythm. Make sure to say hello if you join us. And it is officially 8 o'clock, which means time for Storytime Sunday. This week's book, again, as a recap, if you're just joining us, is The Snail and the Whale by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. Hi, Tim. Hi, Serena. Hi, Cousin Ashton. Welcome to the show. This is a great book. I hope you guys like it. So this book is by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler, and they are the same people who did Room on a Broom and the Gruffalo. The Snail and the Whale. This is the tale of a tiny snail and a great big gray blue humpback whale. This is a rock as black as soot, and this is a snail with an itchy foot. The sea snail slithered all over the rock and gazed at the sea and the ships and the dock, and as she gazed she sniffed and sighed. The sea is deep and the world is wide. How I long to sail, said the tiny snail. So, this is the rock, and this is the snail, and this is the dock the snail looks out at every day. How many seagulls do you see? I see 4. Oh, there's more. There's another seagull. These are the other snails in the flock, who all stuck tight to the smooth black rock, and said to the snail with the itchy foot, "Be quiet, don't wiggle, sit still, stay put." But the tiny sea snail sniffed and sighed, then cried, "I've got it, I'll hitch a ride." This is the trail of the tiny snail, a silvery trail that looped and curled and said, "Ride wanted around the world." Here's the rock with all of her buddies. And there she is. And there is what she made. Ride wanted around the world. This is the whale who came one night when the tide was high and the stars were bright, a humpback whale, immensely long, who sang to the snail a wonderful song of shimmering ice and coral caves and shooting stars and enormous waves. And this is the tale of the humpback whale. He held it out to the starlit sea and said to the snail, "Come sail with me." You see, there he is, handing his tail to her. There's our big blue-gray humpback whale. This is the sea, so wild and free, that carried the whale and the snail on his tail to towering icebergs and far-off lands. All those icebergs, ooh, Boy, that makes me feel cold. With fiery mountains and golden sands. See the fiery mountain, a volcano up here? And there's a monkey. See the golden sands. These are the waves that arched and crashed, that foamed and frolicked and sprayed and splashed, the tiny snail on the tail of the whale. These are the caves beneath the waves, where colorful fish with feathery fins and sharks with hideous toothy grins swam past the whale and the snail on his tail. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. This is the sky, so vast and high, sometimes sunny and blue and warm, sometimes filled with a thunderstorm, with zigzag lightning flashing and frightening. The tiny snail on the tail of the whale. Do thunderstorms scare you? Thunderstorms scare me. I don't like lightning. What about you, Sal? Do you like lightning? And she gazed at the sky, the sea, the land, the waves and the caves and the golden sand. She gazed and gazed, amazed by it all. And she said to the whale, "I feel so small." But then came the day the whale lost his way. These are the speedboats running a race, zigging and zooming all over the place, upsetting the whale with their ear-splitting roar, making him swim too close to the shore. This is the tide slipping away. See all the boats, all the people having fun, and the poor whale got a little too close to shore. Uh-oh. And this is the whale lying beached in the bay. "Quick, off the sand, back to the sea," cried the snail. "I can't move on land, I'm too big," moaned the whale. The snail felt helpless and terribly small. Then, "I got it," she cried, and started to crawl. "I must not fail," said the tiny snail. This is the bell on the school in the bay, ringing the children in from their play. This is the teacher, holding her chalk, telling the class, "Sit straight, don't talk." This is the board as black as soot, and this is the snail with the itchy foot. "A snail! A snail!" The teacher turns pale. "Look," said the children, "it's leaving a trail." This is the trail of the tiny snail, a silvery trail saying, "Save the whale." Here's all the kids and the teacher. A snail, a snail. These are the children running from school, fetching the firemen, digging a pool, squirting and spraying to keep the whale cool. Those are some smart kids, huh? Go get the firemen, keep the whale nice and cool. This is the tide coming into the bay, and these are the villagers shouting hooray as the whale and the snail traveled safely away. Back to the dock and the flock on the rock, who said, "How time's flown, and haven't you grown?" And the whale and the snail told their wonderful tale of shimmering ice and coral caves, and shooting stars and enormous waves, and of how the snail, so small and frail, with her looping, curling, silvery trail, saved the life of a humpback whale. Then the humpback whale held out his tail, and on crawled snail after snail after snail. All the snails are going for a ride. Snail after snail after snail. And they sang to the sea as they all set sail on the tail of the gray-blue humpback whale. The end. Another great book by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. Again, if you are familiar with those names, if you heard them before, they are the people who did Room on a Broom and The Gruffalo. And The Gruffalo's Child, I'm pretty sure, too. So, that was the snail and the whale. Really fun story. But boy, is that a tongue twister. Fun fact, when I was in elementary school, I could not say S. My S's would come out like see Sally by the seashore, and so I would lisp a lot, and I had to go to therapy in order to make my S's and my Z's stay behind my teeth. So if I were in kindergarten reading that would have been a very challenging book for me. The snail and the slithering and silvery stuff was just so hard. And every once in a while, my S's will still get a little bit outside of my teeth when I'm tired. But there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed that book. I hope you guys enjoy your new house, Tim and family. That's exciting. So exciting. Shresh. Yes, I can understand why that would sound very similar. Shresh instead of fresh. Sounds very, very similar. So Serena and Ashton, thank you guys for joining me. Sal, if you're watching still, thank you for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. I'm going to sign off so that those who are just popping in can go back to the beginning and watch it from the beginning. Hi, Pierre. Thank you guys for joining me for Storytime Sunday. I will see you next Sunday. And actually right now, let's do a game. Let's see what book we're going to do for next Sunday. I've got 3 new books from the Briar Patch right here. I'm not going to look at any of them. I don't even know. I just put them in my bag. I don't even know what. Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Type it on there. Pick a number between 1 and 3. The first one I see is the one we're going to do. I'm not looking at the books. Whoever gets that number on there first is going to be able to choose the book for next week. 3. Tim says 3. All right. Tim, Serena, and Ashton, the book next week. What is it? Do You Believe in Unicorns? By Bethany Deanie Merguia. This is the book we're doing next week. Do you believe in unicorns? So, Angelo and Sal, I see you guys said number 2. So, we will do number 2 the week after. Pierre 2. Okay, so next week is Do You Believe in Unicorns? And then the week after that is That You, Eleanor Sue? Awesome. Oh, Sophia's with you too. Hi, Sophia. So yes, next week we've got Do You Believe in Unicorns? For all of my unicorn-loving friends. And the week after is That You, Eleanor Sue? And then the week after that, since we only have one book after that, might as well tell you what it's going to be, right? A piglet named Mercy. Look at that little face. It's a Chris Van Dusen. Look at that little face. He's so cute. He wants to kiss you. Mwah. So these are our books for the next 3 weeks. You guys chose which ones go which. So next week, Do You Believe in Unicorns? So make sure, I will put an event up on the Our River Road page. Make sure to say you're going to that event so that you can get a little buzz to let you know that the event is going to start. All right, so I will put that event up as soon as I'm done here for next week. Thank you again for joining me this week for The Snail and the Whale. And I will see you guys next week. Storytime Sunday. Make sure to utilize your local booksellers and always, 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 always stay creative. Okay, guys? Bye.